Well, anyways, hello everyone, Kingslayer Koshi here.
And the MJ406!
And it's about time we continue the Game Boy Mega Man journey.
Yes. That leads us to what's probably the worst one. So, Mega Man 2.
Yep.
Believe me, if you want to say it's as good as Mega Man 2 on NES, oh, good lord, no. Oh.
It's almost like you're bringing a game from console onto handheld. That clearly works well.
This one I find to be the worst because it's a very direct, it feels like almost a direct rip from the levels of, Mega Man 2 and, from Mega Man 2 on NES.
Also, love that instant spike drop.
And of course. Is that something they did in the Mega Man 2 stage? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they added a little bit, but I know some of the stages, they'll feel like very close representations of their NES counterparts.
What an idiot I am for my inability to predict that.
How was I supposed to know Spike was going to be there? But yeah, I'll say this is my least favorite of the Mega Man Game Boy games, which, funny enough, there is a reason for that, actually. And remember, that's in regards to its development.
It's a completely different developer compared to the rest of the series.
Yes. I'll say, do you know who did the other 1 and 3 through 5?
X3 developers. And would eventually...
And who also did Wily Wars?
Yeah, because I remember that's what I saw. It's like, the people who developed 3 through 5...
They're also the ones responsible for every Resident Evil beyond 1, to my understanding.
Oh! That would explain why we never see any more freaking...
Original 2, Original 3, Original 4 on GameCube. I want to say they also did Shinobi.
Huh.
As well as, oddly enough, Kirby the Amazing Mirror they helped with.
Ah, well, can't all be winners.
I like that one. Well, I think I think they helped, whoever the other company that worked with Nintendo for those. Flagship. Oh, no. Flagship was one of the Resident Evil ones. Never mind. Miyaguchi Engineering was somebody else. Damn it. I know they both worked on Kirby the Amazing Mirror, though. But yeah. I was thinking Flagship. They're the ones that did Resident Evil 2 onward, up to 4. And helped with the last 2 Kirby handheld games. Before they basically merged into Capcom entirely. I know Miyaguchi Engineering did help with one of those, though. But yeah, this is basically a bit of a Mega Man B team. However, Mega Man 2 was a completely different company because they wanted somebody different to do this, and it's a group that never had familiarity with the Mega Man games at all. So,
yeah.
Trust me, we get on with this one, it shows. Then again, it does have the greatest Robot Master in the entire Mega Man series. You see, it explains a lot. But yeah, I probably should look that up to make sure I know who this is. I know they didn't do a lot after this. They did maybe 3 or 4 games overall, this developer group. It's bad. I mean, I don't know if I can say this is bad, but you can probably already tell enough from, the sound. Whatever they did to the sound font for this is just horrible.
It's almost like you're using Game Boy sound font.
The first one was okay, at least. Okay, the developer for this one was Thinking Rabbit. Okay, they were a developer in the early 80s for some things, but... Ooh, they did Highline 3 special version on the Sharp X68000 in 1990, before this game. I wonder if that explains a few things.
Is it a 3D one or just, because I know the future Highlight games outside the first one, with the exception of Highlight 3D, weren't half bad.
It was basically a port for something for the X68000. It was a port of Super Highlight.
Yeah, Super Highlight is one of the good ones.
Okay. Well, no, it's going to be one of the bad ports, like the NES ones. Well, yes, it was obvious. Continuing on from Mega Man 1 on Game Boy, we got, Mega Man 2 Robot Masters from Mega Man 2 on NES. Coincidentally enough, the 4 that were not in Mega Man 1. Which we did not introduce them, although we probably don't really need to, because most people know who they are by now.
Yeah.
Well, look how lame this fight is. I mean, NES version, he hopped from side to side.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
No, this is exactly what he was in Mega Man 2. He just sat there.
Shows how long it's been since I played Mega Man 2.
Yeah. Like you said, Metal Man's a sad boss fight.
Yeah, everybody loves his weapon, but man, his boss fight is pretty lame, I will admit. But yep, it works very similar to Mega Man 1 on Game Boy if it's not obvious. You get through a stage, and the Robot Master, you get their weapon. Oh, by the way, you get Rush Marine for being a Metal Man. I forgot about that. And you still have the password system like you've had for the other ones. Yep, we also have Crash Man, Woodman, and Airman. And well, yeah, you should be able to know their weakness order.
Yeah, everything's weak to Metal Blades, got it.
It's not exactly like it is in 2, because, you know, 2 is fucking...
broken.
2 and 3 had weird... Actually, no, 2 actually had a decent boss order, I forgot. I keep thinking 3 is the one that had the weird boss order. It had a chain of 5 and a separate chain of 3 for some reason. That was probably an oversight.
Yeah, you could have at least done it like 4x4.
Hey, at least you get some of the better Mega Man 2 weapons in this game. What, 2 of them?
Yeah, 2 of the 4. A shield that doesn't even act like a fucking shield.
Like we said last time, there are 3 good Mega Man 2 weapons. It's frickin' Metal Blade, Quick Boomerang, and Air Torpedo, or Air Tornado, whatever.
Air Tornado, yeah.
Air Tornado, yep. Those are the 3.
Everything else sucks.
Yep.
Bubble Light can't do fuck all to anything.
He-Man's weapon, if it wasn't for its lack of efficiency as its weapon, and like I said, a lot of this emulates exactly how it was in Mega Man 2. You'll notice it very quickly.
Yeah.
It's really lazy. Thinking rabbit. Yeah, what are the others? What do you think? Well, we're gonna get Crash Bomb. And well...
Yeah, the best bomb weapon.
That would be okay if it wasn't for how shitty the ammo conservation... Like, the ammo conservation is what ruins half of the weapons, to be fair, in Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
Heat Man's weapon. Crash Man's weapon, absolutely. Well, no, that couldn't save frickin' Woodman's weapon.
Yeah. It's not even a fucking shield.
It wouldn't save Bubblehead's weapon, because that one sucks.
Yep.
And well, yeah, I guess it is the bigger problem with Flashman's weapon. Because as soon as you use it, you have to let it drain.
Yeah.
That's fucking wonderful. Which is like Mega Man 4 fixed with its equivalent. Yeah, let me burn through my entire ammo. Like, it's not even good for boss fights. It's good for one boss, and just coincidentally happens to be the hardest of the Robot Masters. I'll say, the Quick Man fight is definitely good, though. It just sucks he had to use his weapon to knock out only half of his fucking health. That's the also other great thing about Flashman's weapon. But yeah, this stage is literally ripped from Mega Man NES. Mega Man 2 NES. You can tell. You can't get energy tanks, though. We're just not there yet. Anyway, the weapons are still faithful.
And this one's even more broken because you can actually move while shooting.
Also, I'll say it's weird you haven't lost any ammo for it yet, till now. At least they give you a shitload of Metal Man weapon ammo.
And probably gonna die the Woodman.
With one life left, yeah. Don't forget, are you trying to go with just the Buster, or don't really care?
I don't really care for the early games because, honestly, I don't really like...
And love the NES ones, I get what you're saying.
Some
You've seen these before. Look how slow everything moves! Yeah, it's great. You hit me once and barely did shit, man! This also happens to be the easiest of the Game Boy Mega Man games. Like, man, I don't know why they changed developers. But yeah, this one, a lot of fans notoriously say it's the worst one. It's rough. It is rough. But yeah, we got Leaf Shield. That's gonna be good. It's even slower than it was in the first game. Well, you sure remember the boss order. Remember, Heat Man was technically the weakness for Woodman before, though. Woodman was technically also somewhat hurt by Metal Blade and NES Mega Man 2, so it works out. Oh good, the one stage where Leaf Shield was actually useful if you care to farm for things.
Oh yes, let me totally farm a bunch of random energy for shit I don't need.
Bad, I can't drop energy tanks.
What's that, there's no currency? Why the fuck am I wasting my time then?
We got a couple games before we get there. Couple games before we get to that. Oh, can't wait till we get to 4. At least 3 will still be decent. I may as well look it up while I'm thinking about it, because that is something to discuss as we actually didn't talk about it last time. The developer for the first of the Game Boy Mega Man games, and the rest of them after this one is referred to as Minakuchi Engineering.
Are we talking about for 1, 3, and 5, or
1 and 3 through 5, yes.
I keep
On Game
saying
Boy.
1, 3, and 5. It's 1, 3.
I get what you mean. Yeah. They also did Bionic Commando on the Game Boy.
Ah, yes, a series that clearly lives in the memories of all Capcom fans when they think of Capcom.
Yep. Oh, well, yeah, the very last... Wow, you're right. The very last frickin' Mega Man game... The very last game they did was actually the Mega Man X3.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I was mixing up with Flagship. Gotcha. Yep.
And I believe some of those people that worked on X3 would eventually...
X5, I'm sure.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure they would eventually move to 0, if I'm correct.
Oh.
So,
Oh, they went to form Inti... You know? That actually makes sense. If they went to form Inti Creates afterwards, or some of them did that... Ooh, there we go, life.
yeah.
Oh, another one!
Yeah, because that was a story I remember hearing about from a lot of people when I was on streams, and they streamed a lot of the Mega Man Zero games. They told me, like, one of the fun facts is that a lot of the people that were there for, specifically 03, would eventually form Inti Creates, and that's where the Zero series was born.
You meant X3, right? You
X3!
Said, yeah, you said 03. I was like, damn! Like,
They devolved? Goddamn.
like, they got Minakuchi Engineering people after they created their best game? Debatably? Now, I'm pretty sure people would think their best game they created as Inti Creates is probably 03.
Yeah.
A lot of people would also say 02.
I've heard some people say 04, though I think that has more to do with how the story ends.
The story ends amazingly.
Yeah.
The end stage hits, I guess, the peak of what 03 did as well, but that's the only part that did. Because honestly, the rest of the game, thinking back on it, the rest of 04 somewhat annoyed me.
It's mostly...
I guess because like went through the paces
problem
by
with
that
Zero,
point.
the problem with 04 is that it followed 03, and 03 from a gameplay perspective filled what everything they wanted to do with.
Yeah, I would say it felt like it already went through the motions. The Zero Hand was a weird idea they tried
Yeah. Because like the first game, they brought in the rod idea, and they were testing that out.
though. The rod, I know some people really love the rod.
The rod in the first game was really good. No, the rod in the first game was a hard experiment. The second and third game, they got a little bit better.
Yeah. The second one they had the I was gonna say the rolling shield.
Rolling shield.
And the grappling hook. That was the other one from 2.
Yeah, the recoil. Not recoil. Chain rod. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, I know. Apparently, once you got to the recoil rod in 3, that thing was busted. If you knew what you were doing with it, anyway. Which I never really experimented with fully, but I've heard, yeah, it's amazing if you know what you're doing with it.
Yep. The thing is, I know a lot of people that I watch is like, they like doing challenge runs and just doing one weapon. I personally don't like doing that because that just seems kind of boring to me.
I mean, the Zero games at least, give you something to encourage you to try to do that.
Oh, I don't
They're
remember
locked
having
in.
a slide in Mega Man 2.
Oh yeah, because it's based off of Mega Man 3 a bit. You have a slide move now, and that's why Rush is here too. I completely forgot to go over that. Somehow the slower tornadoes actually make this harder.
Yeah.
Because of the constant wind blowing you back, too. This might actually be the hardest of the Robot Masters in this game in particular.
I didn't get a chance to jump. Wow, thanks, game. Really appreciate that.
Oh! No! Oh, thank you for not killing me! Woo! Dinner the Buster! Damn right! Weakness is obviously Leaf Shield.
Yep.
Oh, God. But yep, the Team Minakuchi Engineering did arcade games including Power Spikes and Turbo Force, as well as all the Game Boy Mega Man games, not counting this one, as well as Mega Man Wily Wars. Which,
That explains some of the wilder ideas that come from these guys.
and I don't know if it's their composer for all these games. Oh, by the way, Clash Man. Oh, got it right in the NES version, not right in this one.
They couldn't put the one extra bit in to change the L to an R.
Yep. That's why every once in a while you get... That's why you have a lot of conflicting names with, like, Metal versus Metar in numerous games throughout the series. But this is a completely different stage, though. I feel like this is a different stage from another Robot Master.
No, this is definitely,
Crash Man? Oh, right.
we had the...
Why am I mixing up with Heat-Man stage? I'm an idiot.
How could you forget Heat-Man stage? Bullshit one!
I'm always using Crash Bombs right through walls. That's why I thought that. I don't know. Look, man, I know both our opinions on Mega Man 2 have dropped tremendously, but it's still memorable, I promise. It's still good. Just overrated.
Yeah, I think that's the way you describe it. It's overrated. Like I said, that's the thing about the classic series. Is
Crazy.
that...
Thinking of it, for my list now, it's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Because the main stages are great, with the exception of a couple moments like Heat-Man stage.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm not moving anyway, so...
Yeah.
What to do.
Best idea. But yeah, as far as I can tell, frickin', you know... Oh, thank you! Could just sit here and farm if we really wanted. Nah.
What am I farming for?
God damn it! Man, think about it, it dropped a lot. Like, the main 8 stages are great, minus, you know, the abuse of the invisible blocks, mostly in Heat-Man stage.
That's Heat-Man and
I guess people are mixed, but probably the instant death lasers and,
There's also, yeah, the instant death laser.
Ooh, E-Tank!
Which I can't get because I need Rush Coil.
Yes, but we only have Rush Marine. Damn it.
And I probably took the wrong path, right?
Eh, they split. Well, we probably didn't want to go down there and see the spikes.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Oh, gotta love that. Oh, dear. But... yeah, it's the Fortress that ruins Mega Man 2 for me. Like,
yeah.
I know you weren't a fan of Mega Man 11's Fortress because they basically have two. They have a great stage to start, a decent stage after that, and then a nothing stage, and then Wily.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely would have been enhanced if they had a second Fortress.
Especially
like they do with
considering the
4
thing in
onward.
the case of Mega Man 11 is that you have the double gear system as well, so it's like, you could just...
Yeah.
It just feels like, man, I feel like,
Like,
they could have done a...
doing a thing out for a second Fortress certainly would have enhanced that a lot.
Or at least another real stage. That's all I really wanted, just like one more.
a third real stage. Like, there should have been more leading up to the rematches.
Yeah.
But instead of just
a little
just
more.
a hallway.
Yeah, that's
That
all
makes,
it is.
that makes
just a
sense with
hallway.
Mega Man's 4 through 6 because that was the second Fortress they did that. It's like, we already had like 5 or 6 stages before this.
Yeah.
It makes sense at this point. But, yeah, but that game have 2 real Fortress stages and then that. This is like, man,
This is depressing.
a second Fortress definitely would have helped that a lot.
Yeah.
I guess they want to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, it is something like another fair thing because otherwise we might be running into the problem that we had with 4 through 6 that it just feels like it extends its one a little too much.
I mean,
I still...
in 4 was done well. In 5 it was definitely, it felt weak. Given the plot, I guess it was supposed to feel like that. Given the twist, if you even could call it a twist you weren't expecting.
I forgot you work like an idiot. Or at least you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
You were holding down when you hit jump, didn't you?
There we go.
Yeah, I was saying, he jumps when you shoot, that's right. There you go, you got it now. Wow, yeah, it really does just lock in. We're gonna go to the left, no, that's how we're gonna go right!
Look how great this memorable robot match is, right?
I thought that was a Mega Man 3, I thought it was an X3 problem!
Now, Mega Man 2 also had this problem as well. Some of the bosses were brain dead.
Yeah.
Also, honestly, I think this is the
Nice all
one
metal. At least some of them, their strategies were difficult enough that their brain deadness worked in their favor, like Airman, Woodman. They were already difficult like that.
Yeah.
I guess Heat Man to an extent.
Oh, now I
as
can
well.
rush coil.
Yep, of course.